Hi, this is Tapcat, and welcome back to part 2 of XCOM Chimera Squad. Before we go out on the mission, we're going to take care of just a little business here at the base. So I was thinking about it, and since Patchwork is not going with us on the mission, we're going to go ahead and put her in the training room for basic conditioning. It only takes 2 days to get her hit points up by 2. And this will actually just be one of the days. So we'll be halfway through already. And we don't have anybody free to man these other stations, so we're pretty much going to leave it at that. Now, I was considering getting our first field team so that I could use quarantine on one of these zones that we're not going to today. It's tempting. How much intel do we have? 70. So we could like come here and take security. I'd like to start getting some income flowing as soon as possible. So sure, why not? And then we'll come here. And wait. Oh, my bad. Okay. I didn't notice that. It's okay. I actually don't mind doing that, though. We could do this, but there's no valid targets, as it says. So we won't worry about it. We will just go on here. So we're going to get 2 days toward that reveal over here, if you don't remember. Right now it would be 5 days, which would take this bar all the way up to max. And we don't want that. So we're going to come here. And terminal, that's right. We just have so little equipment. There's nothing to equip. That's okay. Yeah, I don't... Actually, let me just check one thing. Make items available. I don't think that Patchwork was carrying anything, so yeah, she wasn't. All right, that's fine. Then I think we are ready to go on our mission. I was just trying to make sure I'm not forgetting something, you know, stupid, and then I'll regret it once I'm there. But I don't think so.
Progeny are testing a prototype of some kind. Now get it away from them and get out.
I can do that. All right, so let's see what we got. Lead by example. First unit through this entrance does +3 damage during the breach. Explosive entrance. All non-aggressive enemies guarding this entrance are surprised. And a reflex boost. All units entering here get +25 defense for 1 round. Verge has to go through here because he has the breaching charges. Who else do we want to get the defensive bonus to? You know, Axiom normally is the one who kind of has to get close to people and put himself more at risk. And then we'll give her that one. Okay? So she has the +3. I need to try to remember that. Well, I really only have one good shot, so... It's one guy down. Now, I don't have a good shot at all. You know what? I'm going to do cover rush. We'll get +75 defense, +75 dodge. And I really don't have a shot, so... Let's try and wound the Acolyte. They're just so much more dangerous than the Thralls. It's pretty crazy. Here we go. Nice. Alright, we took a little damage on return fire, but We took 2 of them down, and that's not trivial.
That looks like a modified Siam. Let's take it off their hands.
Okay. I could come here. That should flank them. Oh, you know what would be better? Well, it's better and worse. She'll be flanked by this guy if he lives long enough for it to matter. But it's better because it puts me closer to that item. Alright, good.
I'll make it there.
So here we go. What are you gonna do? Okay. So there's only 2 guys left, and one just took his turn. That's not terrible, actually. Ooh, so this guy's about to go. The question is, can I grab him? Nah. 65% is not good. I could flank him. Just going to be flanked in turn. I might even be able to bind him. Let me come over here.
Watch me move.
See what we get into. So I can bind. Or I have an 86% chance to hit him if I shoot him in the face. But I could just do 3 if I hit him. It's guaranteed 2 turns. But I like that this will keep him from doing anything. He is coming up next. So there we go. Oh, by the way, reinforcements imminent. So let me explain that. See these little skull markers here? Possibly through one, possibly through both doors. Enemies will come in after Axiom takes his turn. Now they won't fire at me this turn. But they are going to come in and get up close and personal. I just realized that's not actually where I should have moved. We're going to see if we can put this guy to sleep.
My mind over yours.
Yeah, I just flanked myself. Okay, so he won't get a turn. Now, I really want to take this guy out. Axiom is not particularly well positioned. Let me try to come over here. I guess I don't care if I kill him this turn, but I'd sure like to put a dent in him. Alright, not bad. I should have taken a look at his melee attack. That might have been a better option there. So we have 3 new guys, and we're still dealing with 2. And more are coming at the end of this turn. That's not an amazing result for us. Is anybody hurt? Axiom is. So let's heal him. It's a little awkward because I did want her to claim that item. I can still do that, and I'm going to. It probably won't get easier as this goes on. Alright. So now we have an extraction point. Okay. Here's the question. How long do I want to stay and fight? If we have this thing. Like, Torque could probably just get out. The biggest concern is how many of these idiots get to go this turn. Oy. And if Torque lets go, this guy actually gets to attack. That's super awkward. I'm not gonna lie. I'll stay, I guess, for one more round. I'm pretty sure she could get out. Honestly, I don't know. But that guy's done. What were you shooting at? Oh, I guess it was Verge.
Sweet, sad.
Ow. I only did one to her, so that's not too bad. You know, this is probably a good time to use Battle Madness. See if... Come on. Oh, brother. Alright. So he went berserk, but he didn't attack the guy, so that wasn't really very helpful. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Alright.
I can reach it.
And more reinforcements coming. We got to get out of here, I think. I don't like how this is going, and I don't want to stay here and just get wrecked. So he can't get out anyway. Alright, so I tell you what, I'm going to get closer and take one of these dudes out at the same time. Alright, this joint is crawling with him. Okay. I think I'm done here. It's a little scary. Here's what I'm thinking, though. I'm going to use Team Up on Axiom because he's going last. So we have to worry about Verge a little bit, but he is behind full cover. And hopefully that's good enough. He said hopefully. These missions with reinforcements can really get hairy. There's 6 guys on the map right now, which is kind of a lot given our relatively crappy chance to hit anybody and low damage output.
Beasts hear the sea.
Alright, that doesn't bother me too much. Miss. Wow. That's good shooting. If this is still full cover. Actually, I'm not sure if it is. But we're out of here.
On the way.
Can I hit him? Yeah, I'm going to do this. You can still go. And it's free experience. Alright. So we had a few guys lightly wounded. That could have gone much worse. Much worse. We only captured 2 though. So we'll have to get a little lucky to get that intel bonus. That's kind of disappointing. But we'll see. You don't know. We might. That was a quick mission. I'll see what else there is to do here back at the base. Yeah, we did not get the bonus. But we got what we went for.
Reports confirm significant unrest in City 31. Without the city's trust, Reclamation cannot investigate effectively.
Anything we can do about that?
Results can earn back the public trust. We're here to keep the city safe, so there's no better way than doing just that.
Alright. So she's halfway done with her training. We got 3 promotions. And that is nice. Let's go into the armory.
I'm sure you already know your way around the armory. Each of you has a locker here. But it's also where we announce field promotions, which I'm doing now.
I'd like to thank my gremlin for always believing in me.
Congratulations. I realize now there should have been a cake.
So we don't get a choice for this level, but we do get refresh. Gremlin heals all allies at their breach point for 2 HP, 1 use per mission. So this is only any good on missions that have multiple encounters, but I will tell you, it's very handy for some of the longer ones. You know, the second or third encounter, you're going into it a little beat up, and you use that. The only downside to this is when you go to a place that has multiple entry points, only people who are in her entry point will get this. It actually does say that, but it's easy to miss that. It's only if you're in her breach point. Next level, we'll have to make a choice, and you can see it just kind of alternates there. Verge. So he got levitation. Yeah, this is pretty useful. When you go into a breach, it lets him lift an enemy up out of cover so that he's much easier to hit. And unlike the one we were just talking about, this is not once per mission. You can use it every single encounter in a mission. Battering ram. Burst through a door breach point with a chance to panic nearby enemies. Panic chance increases with rage. You know, I gotta be honest with you. I played through an entire campaign with him, and I'm not sure I ever really observed anybody panicking when we did a breach. So that may not be the most useful ability out of the ones we just looked at. Okay, so everybody got their promotion. And we did androids, so we have unlocked their purchase in supply. I will not be doing that, by the way. But now, this is the good part. We can do modular armor, modular weapons. As we research these, it'll let us put modifying items like scopes and stocks on our guns. And you can get some really cool items on the armor. Now, I'm going to do armor first, and then we'll go to the weapons. These are both very quick, though, just 2 days. So we need to recruit at least one more person before we'll be able to man that station, but I do look forward to that. So let's see what's waiting for us here. This is down to just 2 days now. And we have 2 what they call situations. So this is not a mission. This is just a situation that has to be investigated. So when we say, oh, we're going to go to this one or that one, it'll automatically resolve and the game will move forward 1 day. Whichever one we don't go to, unfortunately, the unrest in that neighborhood will go up. So let's see. Really, the only thing that matters here, this stuff is just kind of flavor text. So we can either get 55 credits or 45 intel. Ooh, I have no field teams and I still only have 70 intel. I would probably rather have the intel right now, especially if the scavenger market comes to town. You use intel to buy stuff. So let's do this. All right. Done.
Spontaneous vigils broke out in honor of Mayor Nightingale, whose recent death still roils City 31. Thousands of citizens wish to pay their respects to our city's first freely elected mayor, said one attendee.
She got it, you know? It wasn't about making things better for me and mine. Hybrid, alien, human, she did her best for all of us.
The city council voted unanimously to hold elections within the month. Councilor Parada released the following statement.
Mayor Nightingale once said, governance does not need popular approval, but it requires the people's consent.
This is Celio Dash for Channel 37.
Okay, while they were talking, I looked in the armory to see who has the lowest health, and that is Verge. So what we're going to do, since Patchwork finished her training, we're going to put Verge in here and start him on basic conditioning now. I mean, our health is really low, and you can see you only have to take just a little damage and it starts getting a bit scary. So he is now set, and we'll put Patchwork back on the squad. When Verge is done training, we'll see what we're going to do next. But so now basically we have a choice between 2 missions. Whichever one we don't go to, again, it's going to go up by 3 like these did. You know what? I should really put a field team in place so I can use this. It has like a 4 or 5 day cooldown, and the sooner we start, like the more uses I'll get out of it over the course of the game. And there is real value in that. So why don't I mean, it doesn't really matter which zone I put it in. We'll start with the ones that give intel. They actually recommend you mix it up, and they also charge you more. Like as you buy more of a particular type, they get more expensive. But I think I'll start with one that gives me intel. And maybe the next one we do will be Alarium. It's really hard because you just want all of these things. That's the reality. See, this one cost me 50. The next one will be 80. Well, the next upgrade is 80. Just out of curiosity, what would it cost? Okay, 65. So that's the actual increase for a level 1 to get your second. So now I'm just thinking I probably want to pick one of these neighborhoods that we, went to, or that have this, and use vigilance. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one. How many would I get from that? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll get more if I do the one that has the field team. All right. So, hot tip, we get, we're getting an item. Extra padding, that's an armor mod. I like that. That would give you, I believe it's 1 extra health. Nothing amazing, but, And this is an advanced autoloader, which is not a bad mod, to be sure. I would like that, particularly for Axiom, but it's going to be a while before we can use that anyway. I'm a little torn. We're coming up in about 20 minutes, and let's do this. How many encounters is this? 2. All right, so this is not going to be a super quick mission. If it was 1, I would have gone. Why don't we just let this be a short mission, and when we come back, we'll go here, and we'll get the armor mod and take care of business. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.